So I'm in the process of, welcome back. I'm in the process of actually uploading my other video that I did, but I just wanted to show you what you can do. I just having a kind of a play with this to, I'm using some oil pastels right now, and if you want to add a little bit more color to your butterflies or whatever subject you happen to stamp on these type of papers, it's nothing fancy that I'm doing or anything like that. I'm just, I'll just show you what I'm doing. It's just, you know, some of the ink might kind of show through a little bit, but that just kind of adds to the, I guess you could say, to the playfulness of the ink. I don't know. Then I just take my finger and smooth that out a little bit, kind of blend that in. And then I did a purple one over here to this side here. And let's see what color I want to use over this way. Let's see. Maybe this is yellow ochre. It might sort of look muddy in a way, but I'm not going for perfection or anything. I'm not even really coloring in the lines. You know, I'm not doing detail work or anything. That's what I want to say. I'm not doing detail work here. I was just trying to think, what did I want to add to this? And this is still basically damp. The paper is. The inks that I'm using, which is the VersaFine. And so this ink is good to work with water or whatever, you know, if you want to do any, what do you call it? Watercolor, anything like that. In other words, it won't bleed or run or anything. So anyway, I'm just kind of giving my butterflies a little bit more in-depth color, I guess, if you want to call it that. I do like butterflies, if you haven't been able to tell that already. Let's go with sky blue here. So what color do I want to use here? Let's go over here to this one. Again, I'm not doing any kind of detail. I'm just kind of doing a very fast or rough type of coloring. So then I just take my finger, which my finger already has different colors on it anyway. Even if you go past the lines a little bit, it's not going to make any difference. In fact, I kind of like that. I feel like there's something underneath here other than, oh, it's this. I don't know why I thought there was nothing underneath there, but there was something there. So then I'm just, it might take a while for the other videos to upload. Of course, if you're seeing this already, then the other ones have already uploaded, so. But I'm working on this to kind of pass the time a little bit here. This is cobalt green. Maybe not the best color to use on a butterfly, I don't know. I just kind of blend this in a little bit. I do like this kind of media. I'm not sure that I would, if I did another type of drawing, I would probably have to be a little bit more concentrative. And for some reason, I cannot find my drawing pins. Don't know what happened to those. I know I have scooted things here and there and put things here and there, but where I stuck those, I'll never know. And I really can't imagine where I put them. Usually I have them in a certain spot. For whatever reason, I can't locate them. So anyway, let's go ahead and dig out a pink here. And it's just funny. I just can't locate some things, you know. Yes, I had organized my craft room a while back, but it has become very unorganized now. So that just kind of goes with crafting. You might do just one real small little project, in the meantime, while you're looking for everything, you just everything kind of gets in an uproar. Or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what you can do to kind of enhance or bring out the images of the butterflies. So let's see what other colors I've got here. We can do maybe, well, the yellows don't really show up that well, do they? Nope, not really. This is a yellow-green, so I haven't done this one yet. Reminds me of coloring with a crayon. Now, if you didn't want to use this as a scrapbooking page, you could use it for a background for if you make cards or whatever. So yeah, it's just kind of really neat. I really like how this is has turned out. So I'm gonna maybe go with a different blue. Let's see, what other color do I have? This is a cobalt blue. Let me see, where do I want to put this one? Maybe over here. You could probably use some other type of material like a blending sort of thing, a blending nib, N-I-B, which is kind of like a rolled up paper. I don't know if I have any of those or not. Or you can use a paper towel if you wish, if you don't want to get it on your fingers. But isn't that pretty, though? I just really love how it looks really good on the phone camera. It looks really, really good. But anyway, it's a way to kind of turn maybe what would otherwise be just some ordinary ugly paper and make it into something really pretty and beautiful. Beautiful and pretty kind of go the same, but... You know, well, whatever. Let's see, what would white look like on here if I added maybe a little bit of white to his wings? Let's see here. It kind of lightens it up just a tad. This reminds me of almost kind of like a project I remember doing in art. I took high school art, but we didn't do all this stuff with different inks or anything like that. But I do remember they were trying to show us how to use oil pastels. So, yeah. Gosh, that was, think about it, it was eons ago. Of course, I'm not going to say how long ago that was. I'll just let you figure that one out. You do the math, in other words. Isn't that funny? When you're young, you can't wait to be older. When you're older, you wish you were younger. You don't really think about it too much. My mother would always say, well, you'll get there soon enough. Why are you wishing for it? Of course, my mother's not around anymore. Neither is my dad. Kind of wish they were, in a way. There are some days I miss them more than other days, you know. It's just the way it goes. So, but I really like how this has turned out. Use a little bit more pink down here. Now, some of these butterflies didn't really do super well. I probably didn't have as much ink on them. Hope you guys don't find it too boring for me to color. If you want to work on a craft while I'm doing this, then a craft. I know that didn't sound right when I first said that, but I know what I said. Then by all means, do so. I guess I should have started this project a little bit earlier today, but I don't know. You get kind of in a crafting rut. Is that a good way to put that? I don't know. Well, let's see. I don't want to do a real dark one. Let me see which. This is flesh tone. Well, what is this one here? Salmon pink. Okay, well, there is a difference, I guess. Let's do this one then. Oh, this one's not gonna do super well, is it? Kind of blends in too much, I think. Yeah, I'm not too great with that one, so I think I want to go back to this. Well, now I got that color there, so, oh, let's do a little bit darker purple here. Just kind of give it a little bit of color. I don't know how long it's going to take for the other videos to upload. Who knows? I guess it depends on how fast your internet speeds are. My computer is directly connected to the internet, but now my phone is not. So yeah, I just want to show you how pretty that is. So what would ordinarily be just a real ugly paper, and I'll show you what it came out of. It's just this very, you know, old looking scrapbook. See? The price on it used to be 50 cents maybe in somebody's yard sale, but my husband got it for like, I think it was free. They said, oh yeah, just take it, you know. So anyway, he got it at a flea market, and see how, you know, obviously these pages are not the best, you know, and they have kind of a roughness to them. But see, look, that's a lot of paper that you can use for such stuff as this, you know. And then, well, when this is empty, you could probably use this particular cardboard or chipboard for another project if you really want to kind of upcycle or recycle, however you want to say it. So now, like, if we wanted to add, let's see. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I could. Whoops. Let me see. Maybe. I don't know. Nah. I have enough butterflies. This is just some washi tape that I have. So if you just wanted to add a little bit of washi tape here and there, you could. This is just sort of a mixed media type thing. Oh, whoops. We obviously don't want that because that's an end. So if you just wanted to kind of add little pieces of this and that around on your project, you could. This is just a very mixed media. There's really no rhyme or reason to any of this. So washi tape is semi sort of transparent, so it kind of blends in a little bit with your background paper or whatever you happen to have used. You know, if you don't want to use such a long piece, you don't have to use a long piece, but you could just put it here and there, you know. I kind of like that, just varying. Oh dear, I'm just going to throw that piece away. But if you just wanted to add a little something to your picture without taking away with it too much, you know, then you can do that. So, see how this is looking? So I've got another, let's see if I can find the end to that. Huh. This stuff is kind of funny to work with. And washi tape is kind of a low tack. In some of your projects, if you want it to really stick, I would suggest using some stick glue to it. If you just want to add little bits of color here and there, you can do that without it taking away from the original too much. See how that adds like different layers or depth to it. Yeah, it looks really cool. I like it. You know, I would never have thought to do this. I'm just sort of experimenting, you know, just not really. I just didn't really think this one through too well. Just kind of going with the flow here. Seeing what different things do, you know. And it adds to the design, if I can talk. Let's see. Isn't that neat? Let's add something to this one here. If you hear some funny sounds in the background, it's just my chair being silly. And we can put this one over there. Let's see how adding little pieces of washi tape also add to the background. So then you're probably thinking, well, these other little butterflies didn't get color. Well, you're right, they didn't. They don't need a lot, just a little. I wish it were just a little bit cooler tonight where we could actually have the windows open. I do like a cool air, a cool breeze. So let's just go ahead and work this in. This might be a little bit off camera here. So let me go ahead and just, I do apologize if I was working off camera. Don't mean to do that. So now this butterfly needs to be have a little color to it. So That one's green, so what color do we want to add? Here, maybe, oh, oops. Okay, so that was about to roll off, so we're going to go with pink. So this is just my take on doing the ink splatter technique. I'm just going to call this Technique Tuesday. And we're just adding to what would have ordinarily been a very ugly piece of paper, which would have maybe been discarded. So then we need to add a little bit of this to this one. This one needs a little something over here as well. See, I just kind of brightened up this, what would have been a very ugly piece of paper. So I might just continue to add to this, but I just wanted to show you how something like just spattering some ink on there and using your stamps, whether they would be acrylic stamps or your wooden stamps, whatever kind of thing you have, or maybe you enjoy doing freehand type of artwork, whatever. But isn't that pretty? And it just adds to it. And now basically, if I just want to add maybe a random number or a phrase or something, I need to get into my Tim Holtz things and just keep adding to this. Alrighty, well, that's all I wanted to do, and I just wanted to show you what you can do. And maybe once I get this done, I can go ahead and take a still shot and upload that then. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for coming by again, and I appreciate you coming and visiting, and I've just had a lot of fun with this. All right, have a good evening or a good day or a good morning. Thank you. Bye-bye.